Kuna wasiwasi mwingi sana mtazamaji wangu ambao unadaiwa kuwa pale Ikulu kuu ama pale Statehouse hapa Kenya, na wasiwasi wenyewe ama hii tension ambayo wanazungumza kuhusu inahusu nafasi ya naibu rais, the deputy president. Ni kubaya. Welcome back ladies and gentlemen, katika taarifa zingine tuweze kueleweshana ni yapi ambayo yanazidi kufanyika hapa ndani ya taifa la Kenya. Siku ya leo mtazamaji wangu ni tarehe 27 mwezi wa Oktoba mwaka 2025, kumaanisha kwamba huu mwezi wa 10 umezidi kuisha, yani in a few days tutakuwa tunasema kuheri na kuingia mwezi wa 11. The deputy president position, nafasi ya naibu rais mtazamaji wangu ni nafasi kubwa sana katika siasa za Kenya, and the deputy president, you should know, is the second most powerful man in the Republic of Kenya, and that is after the president himself. Ikifika ni usalama, rais ndo mtu ambaye analindwa sana, alafu naibu rais. Ikifika ni madaraka, rais definitely akona a lot of powers, alafu the deputy president. So the deputy president, as much as haonekani sana kama president, he is still considered a very powerful person. And for you to understand how powerful he is, you need to know that this person, every single second ama every single day, he or she is always okay, because we are talking about Kindiki because he is currently the deputy president. Unafaa kujua kwamba Kindiki, every second that passes, every minute that passes, every day, Kindiki is a heartbeat away from becoming the 6th president of the Republic of Kenya. Wengi wanaweza kuwa wanampuuza ama wanaonaje, wanaona nini, lakini dakika ya Kindiki kukuwa rais wa Kenya ni moja. God forbid something happened to the president, ama like how usually people wanga wanaisema ni he is a heartbeat away. Iwapo roho ya rais ingeacha kupiga kwa sekunde tu moja hivi, Kindiki angeapishwa kama rais wa Kenya, na ingemfanya awe mtu ambaye ni powerful sana Kenya nzima. So hii nafasi ya naibu rais, ninataka tu uelewe jinsi ambavyo ni nafasi muhimu sana kwa siasa za Kenya, na most of the times it is usually a president akitoka madarakani huanga anaacha amemuendorse naibu rais wake. Naibu rais akikuwa president akuwe na naibu rais, akitoka anamuendorse, and that's usually the cycle in most countries ama in most governments. But here Kenya, hii nafasi ya naibu rais, kuna vitu ambavyo vinafanyika ambavyo nadhani ni bora tuvizungumzie. During the Ruto administration, Rigathi Gachagua was the first deputy president katika hii serikali. Mambo yakaenda jinsi ambavyo yalienda. Kithure Kindiki akachukuliwa and he is still currently the deputy president, and we are less than 2 years away from the oncoming general elections of 2027. A lot of people believe Ruto will not select Kindiki as his running mate katika uchaguzi wa 2027. And watu wako na different reasons why wanaona hivyo. Na if you look also katika siasa za Kindiki, muda mwingi amekuwa akisema Kindiki 2 term, unasema Kindiki ende 2 term tena. Yes, amekuwa akijipigia campaign zake, and we can't argue. He is very powerful, he is popular, but a lot of people are not confident that Ruto ataweza kumchagua. This has resulted to different parties, different politicians speculating that he is going to select different individuals. And one of the people ambaye amekuwa kitajwa sana is none other than Homabay Governor Gladys Wanga. These allegations zimetembea kwa kiwango ambacho hata siku ya leo ODM ama viongozi wa ODM siku ya leo katika mkutano ambao ulifanyika leo pale Chungwa House wametokea na kutangaza kwamba wako tayari kumpatiana Gladys Wanga kama running mate wa Ruto ikifika 2027. What does this mean? For the first time, ODM will be in government. You know, yes, currently wako ndani ya serikali, lakini at the same time hawako ndani because this is a government ambao walikuja halfway ikiwa imeanza kuongoza, but if they manage to get a deputy president position, they will be totally in government, and this means they have a very high possibility that after Ruto gets out of power, their candidate ambaye alikuwa ni naibu rais might end up vying for presidency na akakuwa supported na William Samoei Ruto. It sounds like a long shot, lakini I want you to see why nasema hivi, and I want to let you understand why ODM revealing this is a very big update to the Kenyan politics. So I'll be sharing with you some of the reactions from Kenyans, and apart from that I'll be sharing with you and explaining to you why there is a very high possibility that Gladys Wanga is going to be Ruto's running mate come 2027, and also at the same time I'll be explaining to you reasons also why she might not become the running mate for Ruto 2027. So this is going to be a wholesome video of which if you get to watch it to the end, you will understand everything you need to know about the possibilities of Gladys Wanga becoming Ruto's running mate come 2027 and also not becoming Ruto's running mate 2027. But before we get there, kindly, if you'd like to sponsor our next episode here at Duffy Updates, kindly use the M-Pesa details ambazo ziko hii corner. There is also a name for you to confirm that what you have sent imefika kwangu personally. Kuna jina ambalo liko pale ili uwe sure na guaranteed. Thank you to everybody ambaye anazidi kusupport, and if this is your first time watching a video from this channel, feel welcomed. This is home. This is Duffy Updates, a place where we bring to you latest political news, well detailed and well explained. You can join us by following 3 simple steps which will take you just 3 clicks peke yake. Number 1, click the subscribe button under this video, free of charge. We are just few hundreds away from hitting 60,000 subscribers, so kindly subscribe. Number 2, give this video a thumbs up. If you find it informative, entertaining, just give it a thumbs up or like the video. And number 3, kindly click the notification icon on so that anytime, any day we upload a new video, YouTube will automatically notify you that we have uploaded a new video. So with those few remarks, let me share my screen with you. As you can see through that picture, that's courtesy of K24 TV, and it reads, ODM open to Ruto picking Wanga as running mate, says Nasil. ODM has said Homa Bay Governor Gladys Wanga could be considered as President William Ruto's running mate in 2027 if she expresses interest and the party's top organs approve the move. So, by ODM coming out to say this, what does that mean? It means that they have heard these claims, they have heard the speculations going around, and they have sat down, they have analyzed, and they have concluded that if Wanga is interested in being considered as Ruto's running mate come 2027, they are ready to support her. Also, this will follow after organs approve the move. But the leaders announcing this means that they are comfortable with Gladys Wanga being the person who will carry the flag of the running mate for Ruto come 2027. This threatens nafasi ya Kindiki because I don't think there is a leader who would want to be replaced in a powerful position kama ile ambayo anashikilia. The reason why Rigathi Gachagua is bitter to this day is because he was a heartbeat away from becoming the 6th president of the Republic of Kenya. Also, I don't think Kindiki will wholeheartedly accept something like this, and this shows that 2027 is going to be a very tough year in the political arena. I want to show you a number of reactions from Kenyans. For example, This ex-user went ahead and said, if Gladys Wanga is made Ruto's running mate, Luo community will come out in large numbers to vote against Ruto. Gladys wasn't even a favorite in Homa Bay. She only became governor because of Raila Odinga. Raila gave her a direct nomination. This is a person who believes that Wanga is not a good pick for running mate, and she has also suggested or claimed that if Ruto ends up picking her, a lot of people, Kenyans, will come out in large numbers, not to vote Gladys Wanga in, but to vote Wanga and Ruto out of government. That's according to that ex-user. According to another person, you can see, because of this meeting, following the meeting, this person went ahead and reacted by saying, Gladys Wanga deputizing Ruto will be a game changer. Pray. This means that this guy is praying, or is urging Kenyans to pray that Gladys Wanga becomes Ruto's running mate, because it will be a game changer. It might be for the rural community, it might be for the women of this country, it might be for the politics of the republic as a whole, but it is going to be a game changer, according to him. And let us look at this last one, where Mary Njoroge says, if Gladys Wanga deputizes Ruto, as they are saying, Ruto will be finished completely. I know men got superiority issues, combine it with the many guys who never vote, Gladys will pull a Karua moment. So you can tell already a lot of people are not confident that Gladys Wanga is going to be a good pick for running mate come 2027. But with me, I have several points which I believe are going to make Gladys Wanga Ruto's running mate come 2027. And I also have a good number of points which might also make Gladys Wanga not be considered as a running mate. And the reason why I have decided to bring to you both sides is I want you to get the whole story, the positive side and the negative, and the possible side and the impossible side. And now, after you have gotten point zote, you will have a direct answer of which might happen come 2027. So, is Gladys Wanga going to be William Ruto's running mate in 2027? That's a question. Today, we will be diving into a rising conversation in Kenyan politics. The possibility that Governor Gladys Wanga of Homa Bay might become President William Ruto's running mate in the 2027 election. We'll walk through why this might happen, why it might not, and what it would mean for the 2027 ticket. Na kwa kwanza, we can't just go right into the conversation without knowing a little bit about Gladys Wanga. So, what is Gladys Wanga's background profile? First, a quick profile to set the stage. You have to understand that Gladys Atieno Nyasuna Wanga, those are her names, was born in 7th March 1981 in Kisumu region. She earned a bachelor's in health management from Kenyatta University, that was between 2000 and 2004, and later a master's in health and management, that is in 2010 to 2012. Career-wise, she worked in program project management at Trust for African Rock Art. She also worked at Liverpool VCT Health Programs. That was before she entered politics. Politically, she served as a women representative for Homa Bay County between 2013 to 2022. That's a whole 10 years. That means it was for 2 terms. And she was one of the first female governors in Western Kenya. The field was highly dominated by males, but she somehow managed to become a governor. She is also a strong figure in the Orange Democratic Movement, that is ODM party, with leadership roles and deep roots in Nyanza politics. So Wanga as a person or as a politician brings experience, credentials, gender representation, and regional grounding. Now, let us look at why she might be Ruto's running mate. What are some of the reasons? Here, ladies and gentlemen, are key reasons why the Wanga running mate scenario is plausible or is very possible. Number one, it is the regional or ethnic balance. It is going to balance the ethnic balance somehow. Ruto's 2027 ticket will likely aim to secure a broad national appeal, as in his voters or his votes are probably going to come from all over the country. Having a deputy from Nyanza, which is the rural region, could help bring in that vote block, especially given shifting dynamics in ODM and Nyanza post Raila Odinga. Now that the rural in Nyanza seems to be somehow dividing, there are people who support the government, there are others who think that they should not be in government. If he managed to get, if he lets Wanga become a running mate, somehow the people who supported Raila Odinga have a very high possibility of supporting Wanga, and the party also coming out and saying that they are ready to front Wanga as a running mate. That shows that people who support the party are also ready to support Wanga. That's number one, regional and ethnic balance. Reason number two, it is the gender and image appeal. Gladys Wanga is a female. She is a woman. Gender-wise, women are going to feel like they have gotten into power, and they might end up voting because of that particular reasons. A female deputy pick in 2027 would send a strong message of inclusion, fresh energy, and progressiveness. Wanga fulfills that dimension. Reason number three, it is the political profile. Wanga's track record in county government, her work in parliament, inajiongelelea. People are going to feel like she is a hard-working leader, and they might vote because they feel like her political profile is a strong one. Reason number four, it is the coalition strategy potential. If Ruto's camp wants to extend reach into ODM, it will be forced to get a running mate from that particular party. You heard Ruto saying that now that Raila Odinga is gone, she will have to manage the ODM party. Although he said that just by words, this is something which Ruto might want to do eventually. And for him to get that opportunity, he will have to include the ODM party more into his government come next general elections. Reason number five, it is the timing in vacuum. With the passing of Raila Odinga, the political configurations in Nyanza and within ODM are evolving. That creates openings for new leadership. And the Gladys Wanga and the president of Kenya, all politicians are already saying this. So this vacuum, and also considering the time, might also push Wanga to become a running mate come 2027. So in many ways, the pieces are aligned for Wanga to be in the frame. I hope you understand. There are very many reasons why Wanga could become a deputy president, but also I have to take you through why she might not be Ruto's running mate. And this is important. There are equally strong reasons why Wanga might not end up as Ruto's running mate. Indo ya kwanza, party loyalty and internal dynamics. Kwa muda mrefu sana, ODM wamekuwa hawafanyi kazi na serikali. They have been in the opposition. So they might decide to stay royal, and also considering that Raila Odinga before he died, he said that they should prepare themselves for the presidential elections come 2027, they might decide to be loyal to Raila Odinga and not get involved with the Ruto government. That is reason number one. Reason number two, political risk and regional backlash. While adding Nyanza is a plus, there is risk of alienating other regions, ethnic blocks, and internal stakeholders. There are people who will feel like Wanga being picked, they have been thrown out of government, and there are certain communities which will feel like they have been alienated or abandoned or sidelined, and this might bring political risk, and Ruto might not want that. So he might decide to pick somebody else apart from Gladys Wanga. Reason number 3, it is competitors and claims. There are a lot of politicians who fit to become a running mate come 2027. Wanga is not the only one, and as much as we are saying Wanga might be, maybe Ruto has other perspective or other things he is looking in a politician for that person to become a running mate, and maybe Gladys Wanga is not the one. Reason number 4, it is the change in conditions and timing. Right now we might be saying this, but come 2027 a lot of things politically might zinaweza kuwa kwamba zishabadilika, na iwe kwamba during that time Gladys Wanga will not be a good pick for a running mate. So the 5th and the last reason, it is optics of being deputy versus reading. ODM for the longest they have been wanted to lead this country. That means they have always wanted to have a president. Them becoming deputy in the Ruto government might not be something which that they want. So they might just decide, we better wait for our time when we are going to get a president instead of a deputy president. So those are some of the reasons why Wanga might not become Ruto's running mate come 2027. So now that we have gone through all that, Gladys Wanga, we can't lie, is a highly credible name for the deputy slot in 2027. She ticks many boxes, yani anapita kati ya boxes nyingi ambazo zinaweza zikawa zimesetiwa za kutafuta deputy president. But politics is never deterministic. She may or may not become the running mate. What is certain is that her positioning, her performance in the wider coalition dynamics will determine if that pathway opens. So, now that we have gone through everything, you kutoka mahali popote ambapo unatazama, leave your thoughts down in the comment section. What do you think is going to happen come that time? I've given you the reasons why he might be, ama she might be, and the reasons why she might not be. Kindly tell me in the comment section below, what do you think is going to happen? Thank you for watching. Subscribe.